Yeah, it got flooded out.
Savannah is on low-lying land, making storms all the more of a headache for drivers and residents. For the past 3 days, cars have been stuck, businesses flooded, and today people brace for more heavy rain. WJCL 22 News' Lydia Blackstone joins us now live in Ardsley Park. And Lydia, what are residents telling you?
Well, Shannon, people that live here, they're used to it. When there's heavy rain here, it floods pretty heavy. But the ones that I spoke to today say the rain that we've been seeing recently, the flooding we've been seeing, is worse than it's been in a very long time when roads have turned into rivers.
I was like, yeah, it's flooding.
People are breaking out the kayaks in downtown Savannah. Check out these two on 44th Street. But just a few blocks down the road on Bull Street,
The street flooded and then the sidewalk flooded, and then it was just like an inch of water barging in underneath the door.
businesses like Neighborhood Comics having to shut their doors early. However, the bulk of City of Savannah 311 calls came from inside cars where people were trapped.
I think everyone was just lost yesterday, like just trying to figure out how to get somewhere because everyone was stuck.
Ardsley Park resident Lawson Massey pulled several of his friends' cars out from the water.
Some of my people couldn't get in their cars because their cars were just covered in water. You couldn't open up doors. I saw people in the streets where they were a little bit more confident in their cars than they should have been, and they had water coming over their hood.
Savannah Mayor Van Johnson chiming in, saying while there was lots of issues for drivers, there were no serious cases of structural flooding, and luckily no one was severely hurt.
We are blessed again with amazing public servants. And in the midst of this rain, Team Savannah was out there.
On Saturday in Ardsley Park, WJCL 22 News viewer Stella Scruggs sent us this video, having to walk home in almost knee-deep standing water. Mayor Johnson offering a word of advice to drivers before more downpours this week.
If I look and I see this street and I don't see the yellow line anymore, you don't go down that street.
And there is some good news for people living in Savannah. There's 16 stormwater projects underway right now. That's why you might see some construction on some of these roads here in Ardsley Park. But of course, that takes time, and people until then need to be patient and they need to be careful. If more of those torrential downpours happen and more flooding, don't go on a road where you can't see the lines, because that's just not a risk willing to take. Shannon.
All right, great advice, Lydia. Thanks so much.